I know summer technically starts June 20th, and we're not quite there yet, but you'd still expect June to feel a little bit more like summer. But, alas, it's still raining and cold here in New York. This morning I checked the weather, and it said it was going to be cold and overcast all day, but the chance of rain was minimal. It's not exactly the kind of weather that gets you excited to hop in the boat and find the perfect spot to anchor up and go for a dip. But I did tell myself that the next rain-free day I would take the boat out for a ride, and I intend to do just that. It's kinda nice to be the only one nuts enough to be boating on a day like this. You get the entire lake to yourself. I know a lot of you must be thinking, why even go boating in weather like this? Especially when you have to drive 30 miles just to get to the lake. But to that I say, the boating season in New York is so short already that you'd be foolish not to be out on the water today. Why waste the day just because it's a little cold? Just think for a moment about how in a few short months you'll be shoveling snow and daydreaming about boating on an overcast day. Suddenly it doesn't seem so silly for me to be out here, does it? My wife always tells me that I'm a freak and that I come from a family of fishes. I assume she says that lovingly. But in the summer, me and my family will be on the lake whether it's 60 or 90 degrees. We'll even jump in for a swim in cold conditions while our spouses stand on the shoreline wondering what they've gotten themselves into. I guess we can't help ourselves. We were raised on the water. We spent our summers in a cabin my mother's family owned, nestled on the shore of Otter Lake in the Adirondack Mountains. My father had this really cool 14-foot Aquasport ski boat that I would later discover was made using an old Glastron mold. I suppose that explains my affinity for the brand to this day. I set up my 360 camera on a long pole to capture some fake drone footage, as I haven't bothered to charge my real drone yet, but I didn't secure it properly, and once I took off it came crashing down into the water. But then I realized, that's actually a pretty cool angle, and rolled with it. It's waterproof anyway, so what's the worst that could happen? The longer I spent on the lake, the more boats I started to see join me. If I was a prideful man, I'd have said I inspired others to enjoy the day despite the weather, but I'm sure the lake was able to convince them without any help from me. I gotta tell you, the air feels much colder the faster you go, but I just couldn't resist the opportunity to open this Glastron up. There's usually not much going through my head when flying along at wide open throttle, besides my brain assessing potential danger or looking for anyone in the water. But today my mind couldn't help but wander a bit to future sunny days at anchor with my wife, perhaps enjoying an adult beverage or two while reading our books. Each immersed in a completely different world, but still together. Today might not be the kind of boat day that I had in mind back in February when I was wishing for warm weather. But I'm out on the boat, and that's more than enough for me. Thanks for watching. Get out there and have fun, even if the weather isn't perfect. I'll see you soon.